Hello guys, and welcome back for more Go Nippon, a trip to Japan. This is the last day. We just came back from Kyoto, and instead of going to Tokyo, we're going to some place called Kamakura, I believe. Not quite sure what that is. I was going to look it up last video, but I decided to save the surprise for both myself and any viewers out there who may or may not know what it is. So here we go. I'm glad the weather's nice today. I guess the strangest thing about this was that Makoto was really kind of. She mentioned it, but she was really hesitant about it, so I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen. My last day to look around Japan. Once I leave here, I don't know how long it'll be until I can come back. I've got to make this a great day I won't regret. She's all done up like usual. That's such a cute outfit. So, are you ready to go? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do this. In that case, let's go. Sure. I wonder if, I guess Aki's not coming with us. Kamakura is our destination, and there are several ways to get there. For instance, you can get there from Tokyo, Shinjuku, Ikebukuro, and Shingawa stations without transfers. For many of those stations, the time it takes is about an hour, so it's a small trip from the Tokyo area. 1 hour. What's wrong? Is that a problem? Oh, no, it's not that. It's just... I know what I said yesterday, but the truth is, I don't know a thing about Kamakura. Is that so? Yeah, I just ended up saying it because I was so happy you asked me to come along with you. Ah, happy I asked? Yes, I just blurted it out. I see. Oh, she's getting red. Are you mad at me? Oh no, I'm not mad at all. I'm just... She gave a very rousing speech on the train where she basically admitted that she's never had anyone fall in love with her and she's been kind of lonely recently. Makoto? Ah, so sorry. That's it. You wanted to know more about Kamakura, right? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, right, the place we're going. Yeah, I want to know more about it. Kamakura is an old city in Tokyo's neighborhood in prefecture Kanagawa. Yes, the shoguns ruled there about 800 years ago, so it has a long history. Yeah. Huh, but wait, I thought the capital city 800 years ago was Kyoto, but you say the shogun was in Kamakura. That's right, there's a history behind that, but why don't we save that explanation until we're actually in Kamakura itself? Ah, sure, seems wise. $7.42. That's not bad for a train ride. Especially an hour away. Well, here we are. This is the most historic shrine in Kamakura, the Surogaoka Hachimangu. Surogaoka Hachimangu. Wow, I've seen a lot of shrines and temples since I came to Japan, but this one takes the cake. There's a lot of people there too. You could say the shrine symbolizes the center of Japan's power 800 years ago. Now that you mention it, you said something like that before. That's right. Shall I continue my explanation from earlier? Please do. The capital of Japan since the 8th century was Kyoto, but Japan wasn't fully unified at that time. The east in particular, the region beyond what is now Tokyo, was unsettled territory, and there was places the emperor's control could not reach. The shogun was there to try to bring those regions under control. A bit like Caesar's Gallic campaign? Yes, but Caesar was the unquestioned ruler at the time, and the Japanese shogun was just appointed by the emperor, right? That's right, but 800 years ago. The appointed shogun, Minamoto no Yoritomo, amassed enough power that he effectively was the ruler. In other words, while the capital of Japan at the time was in Kyoto, the real center of power was here in Kamakura. That's right. By the way, the central area under control of the shogun's government was called the Bakufu. The kanji used to write Bakufu refers to the center, fu, of the camp Baku. Camp center. It's kind of ridiculous when you say it like that. Bakufu? That sounds good. It's called that because long ago the shogun would conduct politics in his camp of trusted men during wartime. Bakufu. That's right. So the era when the Bakufu was in Kamakura was known as the Kamakura Period. History, always known for its originality. So then the era when the Bakufu was in Tokyo was called, yes, the Edo Period. I see. That makes a lot of sense. Well, it doesn't make any dollars. Oh, I'm so funny. I sure learn a lot when I'm out with Makoto. So, about the Surugaoka Hachima. That sounds a lot like that city I lived in at Princess Even job. I don't think that's the same one. The clan that made up the Kamakura Bakufu would pray for victory at the shrine. At this shrine in particular, its roots go back almost 1,000 years. 1,000 years! Wow, that's amazing! That's right. Speaking of which, there used to be a large ginkgo tree on the way up the steps to the main hall. It was such a large tree they say it was over 1,000 years old. It had been looked after for so long as a symbol of the shrine, but sounds like something happened. Was it cut down? Did some jerk cut it down? Yes, not long ago a strong wind blew it over. Wind? Wind blew over a giant tree? Maybe it's not a giant tree, I don't know. It could be a small tree. But whatever it is, it's not there anymore, so that's a shame. It is, but a bud from that fallen tree was transplanted nearby, and it's recently begun to sprout. Oh, that's good. So it's kind of living on in its child. It was making new sprouts after 1,000 years? Yes. Wow, trees really are long-lived. Many Japanese temples and shrines have these old trees where a god resides. They're called shimboko, sacred trees. So remember, when you go to Japan, don't mess with any shimboko. You make it some horrible curse or something. I think it's possible that a god really did inhabit that large ginkgo tree. A god, huh? The Japanese belief that gods reside in objects in nature sure is different from our religious views. Indeed. But it is still pretty fascinating. That's it. Hey, as long as we're here, would you like to pull in Omikuji? Omikuji? Omikuji are things you can buy at the shrines and temples. They are strips of paper that will determine your luck for the year. Oh, yes, let's do it. I want to know what my luck is. You pull them out randomly, and they tell you about your luck and all kinds of things, like love and academics. Oh man, I hope I'm not like Filbert in Rocko's Modern Life with that horrible fortune cookie shrine. Or, the thing. Oh, it was so bad. It was like, horrible misfortune will forever befall you. And he just kept pulling the same fortune over and over, no matter how many cookies he did. Oh, I love that show. That was a good show. You should watch it. In other words, it's like fortune telling. Maybe, because people do want to see more good results written on the paper they pull. But more than fortune telling, I think it's closer to a test of luck. Test of luck, huh? So how do we do it? Different shrines have different methods. Some have you pull a stick from a wooden box and choose the paper with the number written on the stick. That's interesting. And in some you pull a folded piece of paper directly from the box. But I don't get it. That's not really telling your fortune. That's luck. That's basically fortune cookies. You might get something that kind of may predict your future a little bit, like, oh hey, this might happen, and it does, but that would really be the exception rather than the rule. These things are mass produced after all. They're probably not all that unique in terms of what they say, so they kind of have a broad range. But anyway, I'm just rambling. Oh, that's right. The Surugaoka Hachimangu even has vending machines for them. I'm sorry, I'm horrible at these pronunciations. Vending machines. That's so Japan. They're the vending machine empire. Yeah, I'll agree with that. I heard even a few years ago you could buy like women's underwear in vending machines. I don't know if they still do that, but isn't that crazy? That's pretty crazy. I don't know. It's an odd place over there. But that feels sort of trite to me. There, if you pay the Miko at the teller window over there, you can pull out a fortune. Miko is Shrine Maiden. Oh, if you pay the Miko at the top. Okay. You have to pay her and she will give you a fortune. I see, then let's give it a try. Yeah, why not? Couldn't hurt. Might be fun. As long as we're here, I guess I will too. We're both getting fortunes. What could they be? So, what is the result? Okay, here we go. That's great. It's Daikichi. Daikichi. Yes, in Japan, good things are called kichi, and bad things are called kyo. The luck written on your omikuji are intervals between kichi and kyo. Okay. Daikichi means big kichi. It's the best luck you can get. Alright. Lucky. I see, that's great, Makoto. Yes, now let's see. Everything will go well for you. Really? That's lame. Everything will go well. No, that's a lie. Everything will not go well for me. Why would I want everything to go well? That would be boring. It's like the great Bruce Lee once said, you know, don't wish for a pleasant life. He says, wish for the strength to endure a hard life. Yeah, that's wisdom in those words right there. Tests favorable. Relationships? What's wrong, Makoto? Nothing, it's just the luck I got in relationships. Relationships? Is that like luck and love? Yes. What's written there? You want to know? Oh, yeah. It says the love of my life is close at hand. Oh. Oh, she's turning so red. Huh? Close at hand. Does that mean... Just kidding. It really says you have yet to meet the love of your life. Oh, you troll. You are so evil. Oh, I see. Oh man, now she's not going to want to go with us. She wouldn't go with us anyway. I mean, come on, we don't even live here. We live like in another country. Long distance relationships rarely ever work out. I know, I've tried. They don't work. Yet to meet. That means I'm not the love of her life. Oh man, that's sad. This was a horrible fortune. My fortune lies. It said everything was favorable. This is not favorable in the slightest. Anyway, give me a look at your omikuji. Oh, sure. Let's see. How's my luck? How is it? This is... What is it? What's wrong? Sorry, the language is a little complicated, so I can't read it. Oh, come on. You made me think something terrible was written on there. Oh, wait, no, that was her. Oh, sure, she has a really good, favorable luck. I thought that was mine. Okay, so, is it going to be bad, I wonder? Would you read it for me? I can't understand these words. Sure, hand it over. Here. What's this? This is... What is it? Is it bad? It's something Kyo, right? Oh no, it is Kyo! Which means it's not very good. Oh, you could have just lied to me. Man, that drop right there, man. His heart's dropped. But it's the best of the Kyo options, so it's not that bad. Oh, not that bad. Whatever. Come on. Best of the Kyo options. But they're all bad, so it's like, oh, hey, this one isn't as bad, you know. Yeah, you'll still die a horrible, painful death, but it won't be as horrible and painful as the next guy. So there you go. Anyway, let's see what's written. Okay, here we go. Desires. You can achieve them with a little work. Residence anywhere you will be in your favor. See? It's not that bad as all that, right? Yeah, maybe not, but that's it. What about love? Love. Sure, my luck and love is written on there, right? Yes, luck and love is... What? It will cool with distance. Damn it. I have no choice, guys. It's written in the stars. I gotta move here. So they're all still good results in the end. That is not a good result, Makoto. What are you talking about, silly woman? I guess that's true. Though I don't know what that last one was supposed to mean. It means that the farther you go away, the smaller your flame of love will be. If you get a bad result in your omikuji here, do you see the strips of paper tied all around here? If you tie up the omikuji you pulled, They say you can leave the bad parts of your fortune here at the shrine when you go home. Leave the bad parts here. Does that mean all these people left their bad luck here? This is a horrible place to be. Let's get out of here. Don't worry. I'm sure the gods will exorcise all the bad spirits. Yeah, I'm not so sure. I see. That makes sense. Then I better hurry. Oh, wait. One last thing. When you tie your own Kimuji, you should use your non-dominant hand. Oh, man. I wouldn't be able to do it. If you prove that you can override some difficulties, it will turn your bad luck into good. That's interesting. I see. Use my non-dominant hand, huh? I got it. Then I follow suit. Well, huh? But I thought you got a Daikichi, Makoto. Yes, but there's a part of my luck I didn't like, so I'm still going to tie it. An important part. Could it be? Well, I better tie mine too. Let's see my non-dominant hand. This looks about... it's quite hard, isn't it? Yeah. Just a little more. There. Huh? Yeah, look out. What happened? Are you okay? Yes. I see, that's good. So thank you. Sure, no problem. Makoto. I forgot the omikuji. I have to tie it, right? That's right. Whew. How is it? Is it tied tight? Yeah. I thought my hand might give out halfway, but I got it on there. But that was definitely overcoming difficulty, so I'm sure it'll change my fortune. That's right. I hope it will too. Huh? Anyway, let's move on. Oh, she totally likes us. Sure. We only touched for a moment, but my heart was beating so fast. There's no mistaking it. Definitely. Is it love? First, the entry fee. There. $1.67. Whoa, it's so big. Are you shocked? Of course I am. Look at that. Whoa, that's a huge Buddha. Huge Buddha. The temple is called the Kotakuin, but it's more famous as the shrine that holds the Kamakura Daibutsu. That's true, but it's just so big. I can't get over it. It's a huge statue. Can you imagine how long it must have taken to make that? Man, it blows my mind how some people are so skilled. It really has an overwhelming presence. No one knows exactly how long the Kotakuin this has been around. So we found written references to the Daibutsu as early as the 13th century, so we think the temple must have been here then too. The 13th century, so it was created almost 800 years ago during the Kamakura period. That's about right. By the way, it seems the Daibutsu of that time was made out of wood. No joke, there was this one statue, I read about this, it was interesting, that it was covered in like something, I don't know what it was, but it was covered in something, and they peeled off the covering and found like a solid gold statue of Buddha or something like that underneath it. It was like, wow, that was crazy that it just remained there for like all these years. No one knew about it until they decided to go prying. It's pretty crazy if you ask me. Anyway, constructions on this bronze version had begun by the middle of the 13th century, but we have no record saying when it was completed. It sounds like there's a lot of mystery surrounding the temple and the Daibutsu both. Yes, but it's mysterious that something built in that era could survive until the present day too. It is, but they say this Daibutsu was golden in the old days. Gold? Yes, the form was covered in gold leaves. Some remnants still remain around the cheeks. A huge Buddha covered in gold. It must have been an amazing sight. Between this and the Kinkaku-ji Kyoto, sorry. It really must have felt like Jipang, the land of gold. Everything's gold. It's like El Dorado. That's right, the Daibutsu is hollow, so you can go inside. Do you want to? This thing is hollow? That's crazy. Oh, yeah, we gotta go in it. We're already here. How could you not? It only got 17 cents to go in there, guys. We could find that laying on the ground. How did it feel to be inside the Daibutsu? It was completely hollow. Anyway, shall we move on to the next location? The next? Ah, does that mean we're going to ride the train we took here to Kamakura again? Yes, I think so. Why? Nothing, it's just... It had a different atmosphere from the trains we'd ridden in Tokyo before, you know? I think it's interesting. I see. I'll see what? The whole time we were on that train, you were looking outside and didn't say a word, you know? Yeah, well, I was just curious, and you were watching me the whole time we were on the train, so yeah, I was. Why were you doing that? Well, You what? It's just, you were watching the scenery pass by so eagerly, you were like a child. Child. What? I guess I was getting my hopes up. She's not gonna admit it. She's much too shy for that. Can't help it. That train is nicknamed the Eno Den, and it has a lot of fans in Japan too. Oh my gosh, you guys! I just started reading this new book. I can't remember the author, but the book is called 5 centimeters a second, and it's like a love story between two students and how they like move apart and how they communicate and stuff. It's really interesting. You guys, it's like a manga, so it's like a comic book, but it's a long comic book. It's really good. I read the back of it, and the guy. And the review said that this guy, the author, is like the next Miyazaki. So I was like, I gotta buy it now. And I did. And I've read about halfway through it, and it's great. You should get it. The Eno Den. Yes, the proper name is the Enoshima Dentetsu, the Enoshima Electric Railway, but we shortened it to the Eno Den. I like that. It's very hip. Follows the coastline from Kamakura Station and goes through 15 stations on its way to Fujisawa Station. Going one way takes just under an hour. First begun operation about 100 years ago. A train 100 years ago, that's amazing. They say it began life as a streetcar. Oh, that makes sense. But it was later converted to a regular train. So its range is short for a normal train, and it has a charming appearance, and the scenery from the windows is unique. That's why it has a lot of fans. There are many dramas, manga, and even games that use the Eno Den as a setting point. Wow. But I think I know how they feel. The scenery really is different from the trains I've ridden before. That's right, I think you reverted to a childlike state. But you'll catch an interesting view from the window. Really? How do you mean? Well, I think you'll see when we get on. Sure, let's go. Let's go right now, right away. I'm so eager, I love it. Wow, you really are like a child. But I find that part of you. Makoto, hurry, let's go. Oh. Okay. Ah. A streetcar named Desire. Yeah, it's taken off. No, it's not. It's sitting there. I wonder where it could be taking us now. No, wait. Is this the place? Are you shocked? Yeah, I never thought it would run right through the town itself. We were so close, I think I could have opened the window and touched the walls of a house. But there are more surprises to come in just a minute. Just a minute. What is it going to be this time? Look! Ah! It's amazing. The moments we pass out of the house, the view suddenly widened and we're riding along the beach. See, isn't it amazing? I don't know. All I see is sky. I wish I could see, like the beach or the ocean. Going from such a narrow area to a wide ocean just makes it more exhilarating. You could smell the salt air. You couldn't do that around the shrine of the Daibutsu. The train will be running along the coast for a while, so you can enjoy it to your heart's content. Can I? My heart is not content right now. It would take many passes to make that content. Sure. Well, here we are. It's our final stop. Where is it now? Wow! Look at that! Enoshima. Enoshima. This area is known as Shonan. It's a famous resort for the Tokyo area. During summer, it's filled with people enjoying the surf. Enoshima has always been a popular sightseeing spot and headquarters for marine sports. It's appeared in a lot of classic art and literature. Hey, can I ask you something? What is it? After we got off the station, we've been walking this whole artificial path to Enoshima. That's a very good point. The path we're walking was built because originally the road to Enoshima would disappear during high tide. The Shima in Enoshima is Japanese for inland. As the name suggests, it is an island. That's what I thought. It's like the Mount St. Michael of Japan. Wow, that's amazing, huh? Mount St. Michael, it's just like that. Enoshima and Mount St. Michael are really very similar. Enoshima is the bigger of the two, but their origins are very close. Enoshima goes back to the end of the 7th century, and Mount St. Michael to the beginning of the 8th. Ah, so very, very close. Just as Mount St. Michael was used as an abbey, Enoshima was famous as a strict institute of monastic discipline. Wow, so it really is a lot like Mount St. Michael. And nowadays, they're both beloved sightseeing spots for many people. That's true. Anyway, as long as we're here, shall we have a look around the island? Yeah, let's do that. $2.50. Okay, let's see. Let's hit Enoshima Shrine and then go to the observation point. Okay. More dots. Oh, look at that sunset. There's a lot of nature and a lot of shrines and souvenir shops. Enoshima is really a nice place. Well, it's getting dark now, so it'll be better. Wait. Huh? There's one last place I'd like to take you to. One last place? I thought this was the last place. Yes, this way. Huh? Come on, Makoto. Where could a side road like this possibly lead us? Here. Huh? Oh, look how beautiful. Oh, that sunset. Oh, gorgeous. There's a bell. It's here. Ah. Nothing. Makoto's so beautiful in the light of the sunset. I just got caught staring. How could I? But she really is beautiful. That hair. I'm sure I really... nothing. While we're here, I thought we might ring this bell together. Here? This is called the Ryurin bell. Ryurin bell. Ryurin. There's a legend about the creation of Enoshima. Legend? Yes, long ago, a giant five-headed dragon. This is Japan, of course there's a five-headed dragon. Made its territory near here. Well, should we be ringing this bell? Because I think the dragon might be attracted to said bell. I kind of fear for me. Remember, I didn't get the best of luck earlier, so you know what? You can ring the bell. I'll just wait behind this giant rock. Dragon. The dragon was so powerful he would make long droughts interrupted only by violent thunderstorms. I don't know. The people were terrified of the dragon's power and brought tribute to him to sate his desire, even living sacrifices. So is this like a sacrificial bell, like a dinner bell we're ringing? Like, hey, come eat us? It's got 5 heads. You know, doesn't matter which heads eat us, some of them are going to be unsatisfied. He might hunger for more. We could be unleashing a horrible thing that only Godzilla could protect us from. We should definitely not ring this bell. But just then, a goddess appeared. Okay. Of course she did. The goddess created Enoshima when she appeared. But of course, there's more to the story than that. The dragon was struck by the beauty of the goddess, and he wanted to eat her. I mean, he wanted her so badly he couldn't stand it. But the goddess obviously refused to marry a dragon who caused such a suffering to the people. Really? Come on. Because of that, the dragon saw the error of his ways and began to use his power to help humans. Aw, that's sweet. He caused rain to fall and the sun to shine to try and help humans. Aw, see, that's nice. That's a nice thing for him to do. Okay, we can ring the bell now. I forgive the dragon. And before long, the people recognized these achievements. The dragon was gladly able to marry the goddess. Boy, can you imagine the babies? Oh, man. When the dragon exhausted the last of his power for the humans, he turned into the mountain here on the island so that he could stay with the goddess forever. That's the legend of how Enoshima was created. Oh, that's a very nice legend. Probably not true, but you know, it's very romanticized. I like it. I never knew the island had such a romantic creation myth. The name Rurin Bell means Dragon's Love Bell. Dragon's Love Bell. That's really nice. I like that. Yes, that's right. And so. I got it. We ring the bell to honor the dragon's love. Ah. Huh, was I wrong? Well, you're celebrating someone's love. I don't think it's the dragon's. Ah, no, not at all. That is about right. I knew it! I'm so good at these. So when you honor the dragon's love, you... Oh, I know. It's a prayer that you might come here again. I see. It's a bit like the Trevi Fountain. That's right. What's a Trevi Fountain? If anyone knows, please enlighten me in the comments of said video. Or I'll just look it up later. Okay, then I'm gonna ring it. Wait, do we both have to ring it? It's a pretty long handle. Oh, wait. Huh? That's... We should ring it together, I think. Okay, yeah, that's probably good. We'll double the love. Alright, I like the way you think. 2 for the price of 1. Alright, together. Yes, I think if we ring it together, it'll make a bigger sound for the dragon to hear. I see. That does sound better. I like that. And if we ring it together, maybe it'll mean I can come here with Makoto again. Okay, then let's ring it together. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Heaven ho. Or heave ho. Heave ho. Seriously, dude? Way to ruin the moment. We're ringing the bell with Makoto. A bell of love. Aww. Makoto. I don't know if I can just go home like this. I need to tell Makoto how I feel. This is our last chance. If we don't do it now in the light of the sun, she'll never know. We have to do it now. Any other moment is not as ideal as this moment. Look at that. Cloudless sky, stars and sunlight setting. It's beautiful. It's picturesque. God himself cannot create a better moment than this. The dragon might be able to, but not the... But I have to go home tomorrow too. You're right. What if we confess our love and she missed to love us back? I mean, we still have to go home either way. Then we'll just be depressed the whole time. Oh man, I mean, I know we talked to her online and stuff, at least according to how the story was started, but... Oh man. What do we do? Do we just let it linger, or do we... I don't know. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? Maybe we should. We should do it. We should tell her. Better tell her, damn it. I didn't play this whole game just for you to whisk out now. The internet will keep us together, but we'll be far apart in reality. We have less than a day left together. Even if I told her my feelings now, it would just trouble her. So, it was a lie. What? It was all a lie. What was the lie? What'd you lie about? Don't lie to me now. We were getting on such good terms. I lied when I said you ring the bell to ensure you return to the spot. She didn't say that, did she? We said that. Well, we thought it. I don't know. Maybe she did say that. But then, do you remember what I said before about why I started to study English? Yeah, you said it would be a useful skill to have for the future. Right? That's true though. I've heard in Japan, English is taught primarily because it's a very common language. Yes, that is certainly the reason why I started studying English at first. And it was my only reason for so long. I thought it would be useful when I'm looking out for work or when I've traveled abroad. But until now, I never really felt grateful that I'd been studying English. But now all that's changed. Makoto. These past few days, I felt so grateful that I worked so hard at learning English. Even when it was annoying and I wanted to quit, I'm so glad that I kept on. Because thanks to that, I was able to meet you. Because I studied English, I was able to spend this time with you. Makoto, is this all so sudden? I don't know how to feel. Because during these days we've spent together, I've realized, even though we were born and raised in different cultures, being able to exchange our thoughts with each other in the same language, it's such an amazing thing. So thank you for saying what you did. No way! I'm the one who should be thanking you. You're the one who gave me a place to stay and showed me all around these places. I think I'm the one who owes everything to you. Oh, no, I didn't do anything special. Yes, you... Anyway, huh? Anyway, there's one other thing I have to be grateful to you for. Another thing? Yes, you've taught me an important feeling, one I've never felt before. An important feeling? Didn't I tell you? I've never, until now, no one's ever told me that they love me. That's right, she said that on the Shinkansen. But now that I think about it, it stands to reason. Because I've never told anyone that I love them, or really ever loved anyone before. It's arrogant to expect someone to love me when I've never thought that way about anyone else. It's so simple, but I never realized it until I met you. Yes, I think I realized it because I met you. You taught me that I should find someone special. Is this what I think it is? To become happy forever. Huh? That's the real saying about the ruined bell. The real? Yes, if you ring this bell with someone you love, it's a promise to find eternal happiness with them. I knew it! There are no words for this situation. The ellipses say more than words ever could. I see. I knew it. Makoto really does. I'm sorry. I'm just rambling. Huh? It really is getting dark, though. We should head home. Let's take a walk under the stars. Wait, let's go. Akira will worry about us if it gets too late. Wait. Makoto. Why? Was Makoto saying that about me just now? Of course she was. You rang the bell with her, didn't you? She wants to stay with you, or be with you. But if so, why didn't she hear me out before taking me home? $7.42. Worth it. In the end, after we went down that hill, Makoto went back to normal. As if everything she had said on that hill was just a lie. Maybe she was just romanticized and just spouting feelings that she wasn't. I don't know. I'm just rambling. But I'm sure. Ta-da! Wow, that's amazing. Isn't it? I figured I'd exert myself a little for our last day together. But those were definitely Makoto's words. Wait a second. I said, wait a second. Huh? What is it? Is there something you don't want to eat, or you just don't want the food I made? What do you mean? I worked so hard on this. Stop making an expression like you're sucking on lemons. Sorry, I'm just a little lost in thought. you don't want it, you don't have to force yourself to eat it. I'm eating it. Jesus, your cooking is delicious. And I want to fill it up on it so I won't forget it after I leave. Well, if you insist, I'll just let you eat your fill. You two, you really are close. We're not particularly. Makoto. Anyway, I'm gonna eat up too. Wait, Oni-chan, that's my line. Anyway, let's toast to our last night together. Hey, well, wait a second. Cheers. It's no good. I can't sleep. Who could, right? The more I think about it, the more awake I feel. Even though I have to get up early tomorrow. How on earth did things turn out this way? I think what Makoto was trying to say earlier is that she feels the same way that I do. But in that case, why did she end the conversation before we could talk about it? You didn't talk about it on the train? It's like she realized what I was going to say and wanted to run away from it. That makes sense. No, it's not like that. It's exactly that. Makoto realized what I was going to say and ran away. So this is all my own misunderstanding. But, someone else awake? Someone up and about this late at night? Are you awake in there? Makoto? I thought so. What does she want this late at night? Can I come in? Yeah, please. Help yourself, it's your house. Makoto. So sorry. No, I'm the one who... After that, it's hard to break the ice again. Listen. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about what? She apologized? That means that she did realize how I felt, which means, okay, man, let's not jump to conclusions right now, okay? Let her speak. Since it was my first time expressing my feelings in words, I got sort of embarrassed and I acted that way to cover for it. Makoto. But the things I said, they weren't a lie. I really... Makoto. Huh? Can I tell you what I meant to say to you back then? What you meant to say? Yeah. I'm going back home tomorrow. I don't know how long I'll be before I can come back to Japan. So I thought maybe it'd be better not to say anything. But I don't want to go home without saying this. At least, I need to tell you properly how I feel. How you feel? Yeah, listen, Makoto, I love you. No way! It's absolutely true. I would never lie to someone as amazing as you. But it's not a joke or anything, an attempt at being kind. It's how I really feel. You too. Huh? I love you too. Aww. Really? Yes. So beautiful. I think I'm gonna cry. Oh wait, I'm just cutting up these onions. Damn it. Makoto. I love you. I'm in love with you. Are we gonna kiss? We have to kiss now. I feel the same way. My first kiss. Was it? You couldn't, I mean, they couldn't animate the kiss? At least give me a picture? Oh, game. Disappointing. 0 out of 10. No, I'm kidding. I told you that no man has ever told me that he loves me before. So, of course, I've never been kissed. Well, that makes sense. I see. How was it? Was it good? I don't know. I'm kind of rusty. Makoto. What is it? I love you. Yes. I love you too. Wow, that was an emotional roller coaster, wasn't it? Okay, this is the last of the check-in procedures. Yeah, my luggage is checked in. Now I just have to board the plane. Yes, just get on board the plane. Once I do, I'll be... I can't do it! I can't go! I can't leave these girls, especially Makoto. Don't make me go, please. Make me stay. Let me live with you. I'll pay my way. Hey, that reminds me. Did you return Yusuka? Huh, I can return it? Yes, and you'll get back all the money you charged on it. Wow, I didn't know that. I got 20 bucks on there. Hell yeah. So where can I do it? Ah, for heaven's sake, I'll do it for you. Give it here. Ha. She's gone. Haki really does go all out for you. She does. I could have done it myself. Makoto. Hey, Makoto. What is it? Are you going to be sad after I go away? Well, I might just burst out crying and beg you not to go. Huh? That's not... I'm joking. Oh. It would be a lie to say I won't be sad, but I'm not too worried. Because we rang the rear-end bell together. We might part ways here, but I'm sure that we'll find happiness together someday. I truly believe that. Makoto. Or are you worried that we might drift apart? It's just, you're an amazing person. I see. I guess you don't trust me at all. I didn't say that. Did I say that? No. Huh? No, no way. I don't trust you. Wait up, you two. Ah. Here's your money back. Thanks. Ah. It's about time. Shouldn't you be heading out? Huh? You're right. Makoto, about what I said. It isn't that I don't trust you. I know. Aw, look at that face. It's so cute. Huh? She's gonna kiss me. Huh? Wait a minute. Poor Aki has no idea what's going on. What the hell did you guys do when you left yesterday? Don't worry, I'm yours now, so... Makoto. Ah. But wait, you two... Where did you start? That's right. We were born and raised in different cultures. But this... Our love sprouted here in Japan. And that will never change. So... I'm sure we'll see each other soon. You can count on it. Promise me, I'll be waiting. So we don't need to say goodbye? I won't say goodbye. Till the day we meet again. Oh, come on, hey, just... What were you guys up to while I was away? That was so beautiful. I love that ending. It was so great. Oh, man. I was not expecting the ending to be as emotionally heartfelt as that was. But it was. I loved it. Now, I'm just going to let the credits roll for you guys, and when it ends, so too will this LP. And I'm sad. I love this game. I want to play it again. But that would be boring, because it would just be the same stuff. Well, no, that's true. I could play it again, because we didn't visit all the places we did last time. So I could play it again and visit some places that maybe Aki would have showed us around, and maybe, I don't know, maybe the route would change where we would start to fall in love with Aki or something. I don't know. That'd be interesting. Yeah. If you guys like to see that, let me know. I can do it for you. But for now, I'm signing off. Wait, there's more. I have to come back. Okay. It's no use. My dream is finally coming true. I'd planned to sleep on this plane so I'd have plenty of energy. But I haven't felt the slightest bit tired the whole time, but now. Yawn. My son feels totally exhausted. But we're now beginning our descent. We ask you to fasten your seatbelts at this time. Can't go to sleep now, but at last time. I told her my plane's arrival time, so she should have come to meet me. I was like, wait, is the game playing over again? No, it's not. Because remember, we didn't know they were her. We didn't know they were female the first time around. Isn't that strange? This is definitely. Guess who? Guess who? Aww, she's so cute. Look at my guy, he's pretty dapper not himself. No wonder he got a girl like her. Here we are. Yeah, I've been wanting to see you. Yeah, me too. Hey, there's something I wanted to say to you when we meet again, or when we met again. What? Yeah? Welcome home. Aww. That was so great, guys. Alrighty. And with that, I'm going to end the video. I hope you enjoyed my Let's Play. I enjoyed it a lot. I learned a lot. And I hope you did too. Hope I was a decent enough tour guide for you. So, I hope you guys will stick around and watch my other playthroughs of games. And, yeah. Alrighty. Well, I think that's going to do it for now. Peace out, guys.